We're all good. My wife's a firefighter. No need to panic, because you cared. Welcome back to Robbie Wood. Hope you're doing swell. Swell? Who says swell? Who says that? Welcome back to Robbie Wood. Robbie Woodward here with yet another video. I can't even do my own intro. I mean, welcome back to yet another video, potentially, possibly, the most important video I'll ever make. Now, why might that be, I hear you ask? Well, I'd love for you to let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you anyway. Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for. This is the greatest show. Damn, that should have been the intro. There's an expression that surfers use for the curl of a perfect wave. It's called the green room, and getting inside of it is believed to be the peak of the ride. No, the title and thumbnail was not clickbait. I didn't just pick it out of the air, so you click. This is a concept I've been sitting on for a long time, and I think it's about time we address directly what we all know is very real. No, not that. Nor that. This. Back to the green room, and for a new channel like mine, the green room might as well be YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, Metaverse, or you know I'm being facetious, right? Meta. Meta. I mean, I'm all for change, but of all the names, because getting inside it, to the in crowd, the in places, in things, dare we say, influencer world, is a skill they don't teach you in these British educational institutions. The reality is that culture is slowly cannibalizing itself because of vanity metrics. At the time of making this video, 16 subscribers on YouTube, a little over 100 on Instagram, all up. And I often find myself asking questions like, do I matter? And why do I bother? Come closer. Let me tell you something that 40 years of living has taught me. In no way does the number of followers, subscribers, or pokes, remember when that was a thing? In no way does that number make you any less worthwhile than someone else, period. 100%, if used correctly, the higher that number, the higher the platform will be for you to launch your message. But that does not mean that your message is any less helpful, or that no one cares about you as a creator, as a person, as a human being. I, for one, am humbled by all 123 of you. But when people use those numbers as a precursor for their own content, or by the way in which they lead their own lives, it's hard not to compare. But that's only if you take it all at face value and believe the public image and play along with it. What I've learned is that appearances can be very deceiving. The internet is the matinee of everyone's greatest show. And if you believe the image they're portraying, the only one you're fooling is you. Instagram versus reality, and so on and so forth. Whether you have 0 subscribers, or 1 million, or 3, or 16, the answer is always the same. No one gives a about your YouTube. Until they do. Whether we admit it or not, we're all suffering from the same thing. A culture-driven need to be liked, to be loved publicly. Because of social media, it's not enough anymore to be loved and cherished by those closest to us. Our loved ones, our family, our friends, our in real life friends. It's not that we don't value their opinion anymore, we do. It's just the internet has made us feel like with anything less than 5 or 6 figure follower accounts, we might as well be irrelevant. Which, if I could just go off on a slight tangent again, I posted an image on Instagram the other day, actually a still from this video. Like everyone else with a small follower account, I spent the next half an hour checking my phone for notifications, pulling the scroll down from the top of the screen so hard that my thumb hurt, like the thing wasn't working and pulling down harder was going to influence the amount of people who liked my post. Don't judge. We all do it. It doesn't work. Then a message pops up from my sister-in-law with a screenshot of my post attached to the message saying, "Hey dude, might be reading it wrong, but did you mean you spent most of 2021 storyboarding?" That's actually verbatim. Now my sister-in-law is more like the actual sister I never had, and the value I attach to her opinion is relatively high. I mean, it's not that high, but it's up there. So I love you and thanks for correcting my grammar, but then I noticed something. She hadn't even liked my post. What the If I can't get my little sister to show me some love, what chance have I got of getting a complete stranger to do it? It's not like she'd not seen it or she was too busy to take half a beat to double tap. She'd taken a bloody screenshot of the thing. Of course, I called her out and she eventually double tapped the post. But isn't that weird? We long for the public appreciation of complete strangers. Yet people we know, people we've shared actual experiences with, fail to like our work. And that we're more inclined to comment, like, or share the content of someone like The Rock or Mr. Beast or Taylor Swift. I'm so out of touch. Than we are our own family and friends. Joking aside, in that singular moment, I realized something. If you live your life where you're relying on someone else's opinion as to how you should present yourself, what you should do for a living, how you should live your life, whether that's your little sister, your wife, your best friend, or a million strangers you don't even know, then you deserve to lose. I started this channel 2 months ago, the day I turned 40 years old, and I've already had my fair share of critics. You're too late, you're too old, that's no way to make a living. But I keep reminding myself that we all only get one shot at this life. And this is what I choose to do with mine. And I want to know that in my heart, when it's all gone, this was my greatest show. Andy Warhol said, don't think about making art, just get it done. Let everyone else decide whether it's good or bad, whether they love it or hate it. And while they're deciding, make even more art. So ask yourself this. Do you want to conform to the system and wait for the approval of others before doing what you love? Or do you want to do something with your life? Because this is where the green room is. And this is your most incredible show.